My name is Hertik Vijay. This is journey number 9. Welcome to the Untold Journey, where today I'll be the host and I'll be the guest. I started this podcast to help inspire a person for every single episode. So if there's a musician out there, they'll watch probably Vinny's podcast, seeing on how he became successful and he's still growing, but to get to that level it takes a lot of guts, takes a lot of courage. So I'm building up a blueprint, you could say, that I discuss with different people in different careers and how they became successful in that path that they chose, I guess. The reason why I did this was back in 2023, I started uploading TikToks, I guess. I was posting for, I think, 29 or 30 days straight. But in those TikToks, they were just like 5 minutes of thought. And then just, I don't know, made the video and then just published it, thinking that I could someday be famous. But after, I don't know how long I did it for, I think 28, 29 days or something like that. So after that, I actually took a step back. I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Because sometimes I'll say wake up early, go to the gym, right? And I probably only did it twice within that 30 days. And honestly, I wasn't very satisfied with that. I was just posting to post. I wasn't even doing the advice that I was telling other people to do. So took a step back, took that countdown. Because I'm like, bro, this is honestly stuff that I wasn't happy at posting. But I just posted it just to post. The main reason for all this podcast is I always wanted to get into the media space somehow, but I didn't know how. So this is where majority of this podcast comes into play. What can I do that I can benefit another person without saying nothing false? I want to get into media and I want to somehow do something that is actually authentic with me. And I'm a big business guy as well. So I thought to myself, I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Went back and forth. I think it was on my mind for like at least 2 weeks, I guess. But it was on and off. Right? Many people start this podcast, right? There's probably like millions and millions of podcasts out there. And then really what makes me different? So then that's what I thought. So I think the first thing you'll see is the wooden pallets behind me. That's because my family started a pallet manufacturing company in 2001, the year that I was born. So basically, I was breathing wood dust since I was born. Basically, this is having my roots around me, right? And my parents and my family grew this business to an extraordinary level. So having the wooden pallets around me signifies that part, right? And also it's kind of a cool design, I guess. Well, for me it's a cool design where I get just wooden structures around me. They're all different type of wooden pallets. Each of them have a different story, especially the ones that are kind of used or kind of broken, because they probably been used like a couple hundred times, I guess. Really, it depends. and then you see all of these are just brand new ones. And then where I do it is in the manufacturing where we build all these wooden pallets. Yeah, so I come in and I set up all of these wooden pallets all around me, set up the camera gears, set up the lights, set up the audio, set up everything from scratch. And then at the end of the day, when I'm done all this, I gotta take this down, and then because there'll be everyone will start working on the weekdays. It takes a couple hours to put all this stuff up. Sometimes easier, sometimes takes longer. Really depends. And then I get a couple of my friends to help me out. I just want to say a quick shout out to my friends, Jantan. So if you've seen the beginning, the first couple of posts, all the YouTube covers and all the Spotify covers as well is all by him. And then also I want to give a shout out to Nishan, because he started editing my second video to all the videos now, and both of them play a big part in this. At the beginning, when I did my first ever podcast with Happy, I didn't know how hard this was gonna be. I was like, okay, I can just set up all the mics, set all this stuff up, and just record, get it done with. But no, it took time to put all the wooden pallets up. This was my first time actually setting up all these equipment. Didn't know what the heck I was doing, didn't know what I was gonna say. I think I was more scared in that first podcast than all the other ones, because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And then speaking about Happy, so how I started it, because people are always on the fence when they start the podcast. They're like, should I start it? There's so many people out there that will do it. What makes me different? So basically, I think I was sitting in his chair, and we were just talking back and forth like homies. And I asked him, I'm like, yo, I'm thinking of doing something like this. Would you be down to do it? He's like, yeah, let's run it. And I think legit a week after, I ordered everything. I got the tripods, got the cameras, got the interface, got the mics, got the stands, got everything you can imagine within a week. I don't know if he said no, what would have happened. I think maybe I still would have done it. But because he said yes, I basically had an oath that I had to go by. Because I can't just come up to him and be like, can you do this? And then he said yes. And then I don't fulfill what I told him. So that was a very big part, because he was an amazing guest. So basically all these different stories are based on different careers, as well as their personal life and their personal journey. Some people might have it easier than others, but at the end of the day, there's always a story that you guys could relate to. Basically, at the end of the day, it's just to help as many people as I can, just I guess one podcast at a time. I've hit 100 subscribers, which I gotta say thank you to each and everyone that has subscribed. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel, and starting January and hitting 100 last week was an amazing moment. It means a lot. So I want to say thank you to every single person that has subscribed and has been part of my journey. If no one watched this podcast and skips to the end, what would I say? I would say live with no regret. At the end of the day, we'll all be in a deathbed, and I don't want to be lying there and regretting on the decisions that I didn't make. That's another reason why I started all this. That's one part of regret. And then another part that I can tell people is, what I'm trying to do is trying to inspire another person as much as I can. Inspire slash help. Two things that I really want, that I'll be really happy with. All the actions I take, I try to take as much as I can. Sometimes it is scary. Sometimes it is like jumping in the deep end. But it is what it is. I was scared to do this podcast. Now I'm on podcast 9. So it's only gonna go up from here. What do I do? So basically, I manage another pallet manufacturing company for the last 3 years. Me and a couple of members, we all help, and we're trying to grow that business to a multi-million. The lessons I learned in that business is insane. It is another pallet manufacturing company. So I did learn a lot when I was working in this place. Yes, there are 2 different places. I gotta learn all the accounting softwares alone, how to hire, how to fire, how to do all that sorts of stuff, which was crazy, right? It's actually crazy when you actually have that leadership role in a company where you gotta deal with many people. You gotta deal with the employees, you gotta deal with other like customers as well, other suppliers, vendors. It's a whole shebang of stuff, right? And then especially when it comes to this, you gotta also look at safety precautions, because safety is actually the number one priority, especially when you're the different type of machines. They all depend on how you use it. I got raised pretty quick because while I was in university, I think I didn't work till the first year of university. Then from second year till now, I just been working full time. We're part time during school, but then full time the last couple years when I graduated. When I say I think I grew up too fast is because we were expanding, or my family was expanding in this pallet manufacturer. They had to get a person to be in charge or overlook within the family, so which provided me a lot of responsibilities that I had to really do, which is honestly sometimes it does suck, but sometimes you just brush it off and just keep on going. Out of all the podcasts I have, there's honestly 3 things in common, right, to be successful. All right, this is what I see, right? I think one is if you're passionate about it, right? Passion slash your why, like, because some people have to do it because of, I don't know, something going within their life. Another one's passion is like, you really like it. You really, really like it, so you do it. So that's one, and then the other one is hard work, like actually putting in the work and time. And out of everyone that I've seen, out of the last 8 podcasts, I think I've seen that as a common denominator for every single person. Everyone was either inspired or they had to do it because of something, and then they put in the work. They put in the work day and night, putting the hard work. Also with this is a passion project at the end of the day. I don't make money off of this. I just try to help one person. And if I get a message at the end of the episode, that's it. That's my payment. That's all I need. I really appreciate it. So I want to make this episode, this journey, number 9, to be mine, because I just hit 100 subscribers, which is a big goal for me, honestly. And this is just the start. So I can't wait to see you guys soon. Welcome to the Untold Journey. Subscribe if you guys haven't. Peace out.